our home here in Nakuru. I think this is a theater of all dramas. The other day, in the Controller of Budget just released a report that Nakuru operates 311 bank accounts. I think this is a call to the governor. This is a call to the current governor. She needs to wake up. She needs to stop sleeping, because hell, where do you have an organization operating 300 bank accounts? In Kenya, we have around 40 or thereabout banks, serious banks. So this means you have more than 10 or so accounts in each of those banks. So exactly what is happening? This can clearly tell you this is a conduit, this is a channel of stealing our funds. And Nakuru, we are doing very badly. Since the onset of this regime, since the onset of the Governor Susan KIHIKA's regime, we have received so far 62.74 billion shillings. This includes some self-collected funds, because in 2022-2023, we had an own source collection of 1.6 billion shillings, which was a sharp decline from 3.2 billion collected in the year 2021-2022. The total funds available for that year were 20.56 billion shillings. When you come to 2023-2024, own source revenue was 3.32 billion shillings. Total funds available were 20.44 billion shillings. When you come to 2024-2025, own source revenue of 3.6 billion shillings, and total funds available plus the one given by the national government were 21.74 billion shillings. That makes a total of 62.74 billion shillings that has passed through the hands of this administration. Yet what is the reality on the ground of people of Nakuru is we have a paralyzed healthcare system, we have poor impassable roads, we have incomplete and stalled projects, and the only thing we can see is citizens being bribed with 330 shillings. Now it has been upgraded to 1,000 shillings, where people are put in a hole, they are given cash. And the fact is, this regime has clearly failed to deliver what the people wanted it to do. It doesn't make sense for the governor to put people in a room, give them handouts. This money you are giving them, you better pay for the bills of the people being locked out at PGH hospital. We have women there who have delivered. We have women who have given birth, but they cannot be allowed to go home because their bills have not been paid. Yet the governor is busy handing cash out, giving handouts to people. We have roads which are impassable, which should be repaired to enable our people transport their goods and get the services that they deserve. So we are calling on the current regime that time is up, and we are saying come 2027, we shall be very happy to change this regime, and we are ready to take over and guide the people as it is. So people of Nakuru, we are telling you, it's not that we don't have resources. So far, 62.2 billion shillings we have received, but we have nothing to show of that money. We have nothing to show of it. The other day, I saw in a school in my neighborhood, Kenana School, where one of the pupils, two pupils were chased away because of a very unfortunate situation. They can't afford undergarments. Yet we have a county which we are saying is led by women. We have around 3-4 key women in this county. In fact, the area MP is a woman. The governor is a woman. We have a women rep. It is a very sad situation, very unfortunate, and we are saying time is up. Time is up for these leaders, and they better pull up. The other unfortunate situation in our county, which is coming up, is the state of insecurity. So far, in High Ridge, we have 3 bodies which were collected about 2 months ago, 3 dead bodies. In Mwareki, 1 body was collected. In Njoro, Darugo River, 4 bodies are being collected 2 months ago. Sadly, 3 of them are women. Again, we are calling for the women leadership in this county, that it is time you pulled up your socks. People of Nakuru had very high hopes. They were very determined. They were saying it's a change that we need to empower women to the leadership. But all we have seen is a very unfortunate of the women we elected, that they have failed to live to that point. We are not saying that women cannot be leaders. We know women can make the best leaders. You go to most of Nordic countries, actually the presidents there or the prime ministers are women. But it is so sad that our women in Nakuru have failed to live to that moment of showing us good leadership. Maybe we should also address the state of healthcare in our county. Despite us having received 62.74 billion shillings, we still have health centers, we still have healthcare stations that do not even have water. It is very sad that when you go to Kiambogo dispensary, it has no water. When you go to Oljorai Health Center, it has no water. When you go to Tangitano dispensary, it has no water. When you go to Moga dispensary, there is no water. When you go to Mitimingi Health Center, there is no water. When you go to Elementaita dispensary, there is no water. Now, we are not even talking of healthcare services being provided in those health centers and dispensary. We are even saying, even if you went there, you thirsty, you wanted to take water, you can't get water. At least water is the minimum you should get in any health facility, in any dispensary. Despite us collecting 62.74 billion shillings since this regime came to power, we are still saying we have health centers, we have dispensaries, which not only cannot offer services, not only can they dispense drugs to the people, they don't even have water, even to clean the places. It is a very sad status of our county, and we can only tell people of Nakuru, time is coming. 2027 is around the corner. We need to put the leadership that knows what should be done when using public resources. Because we can't say we don't have resources. We have enough resources in this county. Actually, we can raise our internal revenue to between 7 to 10 billion shillings. Nakuru is a big city. Nakuru has so many businesses. Nakuru has so many resources. All we need in this county is good leadership. And I am sorry, the current regime has totally failed to provide that. And we only need to tell our people to be ready and ready enough to change this regime and put in a regime that knows what should be done with public resources. When we focus on the other area of Molo and the Ranja Kurusoi, the farmers there are crying, especially the tea farmers. Due to the poor state of infrastructure, the farmers there are not able to transport their tea in time to reach the factories. I had a tour of that area yesterday, and I talked to so many farmers, and it is so sad that due to the delay in their tea arriving at the factory on time, they have ended up having low bonuses. When factories in Kericho are receiving 33 shillings as bonus, in Orenguron and Kiptagich, we've only partly made to receive 9 shillings as bonus paid for this season. And the whole reason for this is nothing else, just poor roads. Quality of the tea is good. Farmers have done their best. They have put in their efforts. But due to lack of poor roads, due to inaccessible roads, inaccessible infrastructure, the tea is not able to reach the factories in good time. If we cannot support these farmers, at least have their tea reach the factory at good time, what else can we do? These are farmers who are ready to earn a livelihood. These are farmers who are ready to make their living. These are farmers who are ready to support their families through what they are doing. But the government of the day has denied them a crucial social good, which is infrastructure. It has denied them to give them the right roads so that they are able for their produce to get to the market in the given time. I also had a discussion on the people of the Lower Molo who do mostly potato farming. And their farms are very ready for potato farming. But the unfortunate thing is, these people have no seeds. These farmers have no seeds. They have no potato seeds. The potato seeds being issued in Molo is either you know who is who. That's the only time you can be able to get some seeds to plant. So we are calling on this administration. You need to help our farmers access seeds. These are people who are ready with their farms. They are ready to do their best. They are ready to put their effort forward in nation building, but the county is letting them down. They only need to access the right seeds. They only need to have the right produce so that they are able to farm properly. And we have so many research farms in Molo. Why can they be used to produce the seeds for these farmers? Why do we need to rely with one supplier or one giver of the seeds? The farmers should be enabled. They should be allowed to access seeds. We have said time and again, Nakuru, the base of Nakuru is agriculture. If we do not support our farmers to do their best, Nakuru will continue sinking down. If we want the economy of Nakuru to move up, one person we need to support, one person the county government needs to hold dearly is the farmer. We need to support the farmers so that they can increase their production. Whether you are doing tea farming, whether you're doing potato farming, whether you are doing daily farming, you need to be supported by the current regime so that your production can increase. And the moment that happens, our economy will thrive, our economy will change.